ヘルシング
All right, let's read chapter 1 of volume 9 of Hellsing. We're starting volume 9 here. It's called Castlevania. The last chapter of the previous volume was also called Castlevania. Usually when there's two chapters or multiple, they get a number. This one doesn't for some reason, but whatever. The chapter of the previous book ended with kind of a feverish dream of Alucard and some flashbacks and execution, kind of a confusing mix. And there was like a voice calling at the end, and it appeared to be the Fuke Celis Victoria. So here we go. Master, Dareda, who is it? Dareda, who is it? Dareda, who is it? Oatashi o yobo no wa, as for the one calling me. Oh, master. Boom. It's kind of like flames burning. Okay, so I guess this is all kind of hard and confusing. This is like maybe a flashback or something, a memory or something. This appears to be the reality, which was Anderson slicing Alucard with this sword, and Alucard like bursting into flames and stuff. Zobu. Gichi, 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 gichi. Ga, which is grab. So this is like sort of ripping through. We see the vines, and a hand is grabbing the blade. And there we go. It is Celis grabbing the blade. That, I guess, is Alucard's body here. She's grabbing the blade. There's Anderson. Zugya. Master. Gichi, gichi, gichi. Which is the sound of like, I don't know, crackling and whatever. These vines are now gi crawling along Celis's arm. Koopa. Is that them bursting into flames? Mickey. Okay, more like crackling. Okay. Gichi. Michi. Lots of these crackling sounds. Gichi. This appears to be Alucard's body. That's his cravat. Medi. Really hard to tell what this is. There's just lots of flames and flowing. Some lines. Go. Okay, again, this is Anderson. There's Celis in the way. This is still kind of like Alucard's body-ish. Goa. Again, presumably the hordes of Alucard's hordes burning. Bogo. Lots of okay. So yeah, if these are like the tidal waves of the corpses that Alucard had swallowed, they all appear to be on fire. Moeru burning. Okay, that looks like what's her name? Rip Van Winkle, whom Alucard had absorbed. So she's burning. Moeru burning. Go. Kare no sekai ga moetsukiru? Yeah, moetsukiru. His world is like burning out. His world is burning out. Oh. Okay, there's Tubal Cain. Can we see anyone else make... Who is this supposed to be? One of the soldiers? It's hard to tell. But you can definitely see Tubal Cain. There's cards. Everyone's burning. Everyone's burning. Okay. There's Anderson. Master. Medi. Master. Urusai Fuke. Shut up, policewoman. That comes out in like the blackness. So again, Fuke, we haven't really heard that term in a while. That's what he used to call Zealous, and still does. Shut up. You're like noisy, policewoman. Omae no koe wa, aikarawazu yoku, is that kiku? I think that's yoku kiku. It's just a form that we don't see very often. Maybe it is not kiku. I'll try here. Oh, that's not showing up at all. Okay, something's weird with the dictionary. Let's go ahead and like look this up. I know this is going to be kiku. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, hibiku, to resound, reverberate. Okay. Yoku hibiku. So as for your voice, as always, it reverberates well. It resounds well. Can be heard from far away. Maru de ware hibiku uta no yoda. As if a far off reverberating song. Like that. Oops. Oh no. Wait. Ware, splitting. A splitting reverberating. Ware hibiku. Yeah. It's as if it's a splitting reverberating song. Okay, not far off. Anderson. Grab. So he's now grabbing. I guess this is the sword that's being thrust into him. Okay, he looks less on fire. Omae ni taosarete mo yokatta ano hi nara. By you, even if taken out, am glad. I'm glad if I would be, even if I'm taken out by you. If it were that day, ano hi. Ano hi hare no ara no nara? No, this is like wild. What's the term for the wild field? Ara no? It's ara no. Wasteland, wilderness. And this is either hi magure? Makure? No. That's not hare. This is like, it's, oh, higure. It's higure. There we go. I knew it was sunset, twilight. That twilight wilderness, if it were. So would have been glad to be taken out by you if it were that day, if it were that wasteland of twilight. Oh, 523年前のあの日なら。The if it had been that day 523 years ago, if that day. お前に心臓をくれてやってもよかった? To you, heart, even if did the favor of giving, would have been glad. Or even if I gave you my heart, I would have been glad. Okay? でも, but, もはやダメだ. But, however, already it's no longer any good. お前に私は倒せない. By you, as for me, not able to take out. So as for me, like I'm not able to be taken out by you. And it's all kind of like emphasis. Okay. Okay. Okay, so things seem to be snapping and breaking, maybe. Like the vines are snapping. This is the back of Alucard, it looks like. Yeah, the vines are starting to break. Oh, is that the nail or the blade? It's broken. Baki! Bakemono o taosu no wa, as for taking out a monster, itsu datte ningen da. When it's human? Itsu datte. Like it's a human when it is, as for taking out a monster. Oh, and now Anderson has become a monster. So that's what he's saying. Yeah. Ningen de nakute wa, as for not being a human, ikenai no da, it will not go. So if you're not a human, it won't go. It won't do it. So you must be human. Okay. So Alucard, I guess that's Celis behind that, with looking like that. Oh boy. Okay, he looks kind of back to normal. Or at least he's not certainly split in two and on fire. Very nice shot there. Oh boy. Oh. Oh, uh-oh. Okay. Oh. 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 So this is like someone saying oh, and this is the sound effect oh. Okay, Anderson appears to be like spewing out vines and stuff. Oh, okay. My own oh. 2-page shot here. What do we have? That's Alucard on the right. Oh, and the hordes are back. Anderson on the left. Vines and like bits of blades in the vines. Very nice. Okay. All right, here we go. This will be most of the dialogue of this chapter, so let's dig in. I zoom in a little bit more. These are smaller scenes. Oh. Integra. Kya. Bo. 世界にはあまたの不死の化け物たちがいる. Okay, so as for in the world, amata, many. A lot of undying monsters, plural, exist. There are many undying monsters in the world. Integra. Peki. This, we see vines, and they appear to be snapping and burning still. There's Integra. Things are burning. Buildings falling, collapsing. 彼らを見ると 私は思うのだ。Okay. When seeing them, as for me, thinking. As for seeing them, when seeing them, as for me, thinking. 彼らは本当に不死を this is to wish for. 望んで存在するのか? I think that's 望む. 望む. So this is like when I see them, I think, as for them, truly undying or not death, wished for existence. Do they truly wish for, or yeah, do they truly wish for an undying existence, or are they truly existing for wishing for undeath? Okay, so this is likely her father speaking. It looks like maybe on his deathbed. 彼らの多くは、戦争を望む as for like many of them, like they wish for war, they wish for conflict, they wish for fights. 血みどろの戦いを血みどろ like fights covered in blood? Yeah, blood-stained, desperate struggle fights. That's what they wish for. それはもはや何々や何々に近い As for that thing, it's already, it's naku, it's a cry. Mein, maybe? No. Oetsu, weeping and sobbing. Oetsu, ya. And this is Doro? No, it's close. This is to mix. That's Nozomu again, so let's just go for that. Something bowl. There it is. Katsu bowl, craving, longing, thirsting. So as for that, it's already it's akin to approaching longing and craving, or weeping and craving, weeping and thirsting. Like they're craving for bloodstained battles and whatever. It approaches that. It's close to it. それは彼が Oh, this is Toso, not Senso. This is Senso. Toso. Senso sends something. Sen Senso sen. Oh, that is not what I was expecting. Okay, what is that second character there? All right, it's just gonna be faster to draw it in. I'm gonna draw this in the wrong order. There we go. Okay, that is not an actual word. Strife. Toll. So it means toll. It's a measure of volume, square measuring block at the top of a pillar. So senso sento o nozumu no de wa naku. Okay, as for that thing, I'm just going to go with like war and conflict. Like wishing for it is not. It's not. They are not wishing for conflict. Shi o nozomu zetsu Takebu. Zetsukyo. Or Zekkyo. Yeah. Zekkyo nanoda. They are shrieks or exclamations wishing for death. Okay. So they're not wishing for death. They're not wishing for war. They are shrieking, wishing for death. Okay. Again, we get Vampire, Kyuketsuki, Vampire Dracula, the Vampire Dracula. We get Fushimono or Fushisha, the undying one or undying person, but it is pronounced here Nosferatu. Oh, and more, the No Life King, the No Life King, Shinazu no Kimi. Yeah, that Nosferatu. The non-dying you. What is that? Shakuhaku? Hakushaku count. So we're getting a bunch of names. Vampire Dracula, Nosferatu, No Life King, count. Ano otoko wa nani nen getsu o koete kita no daro. As for that man, all that. As for that man, I'm gonna guess that's Keenan. It is not Keenan. Nengetsu. Okay. We're not getting what that is. So let me try looking that up. Oh, I just looked this up a while ago. I remember this one. It's like Maboroshi. And then we've got almost like Sai Nadu here. Oh, right, Iku. So like how many days? I guess this would be Iku Nengetsu. As for that man, how many years and months passed and has come to pass for him, I wonder. Ikuman no hitobito no what was this? Zetsu. Oh no, this is a different Zetsu. Zetsubo? Oh, despair. Zetsubo o kutte kita no daro. Like, again, like coming to eat the despair of people of how many thousands and 10,000s, I wonder. Yeah. So how many years have passed, I wonder, and how many thousands and 10,000s of people of their despair, like, has he come to eat, I wonder. Daga, however, mohaya kare ni wa nani mo nai. Nani mo, something mo, nani mo. Okay. So, however, already as for to him, like, there is nothing. Nothing, like, he has nothing. Already now, there is nothing. Shiro mo, castles, even castles, or subjects or lands, and then whatever this other kanji is. Mean is subject, so let's start there. It's not gone, I don't think. There it is. Ryomin. Ryomin. like population of a fief, and I guess this is ryochi. Or ryoji. Of course, that one doesn't come up in the dictionary, so let's just go with that. Ryo in this case just means, well, it's not lapel. Territory. That's what we want. Territory. So no longer to that guy. He has nothing now. No castles, no territory, no subjects. 思い人の心も彼自身の心も思い人, like a lover. Like the no heart of a person thinking about, and no heart of his own. 戦争から戦争へ, from war to war. 何から何まで, from something to something. 消えてなくなり, vanishing and becoming nothing. 真っ平らになるまで, until becoming like perfectly level, flat. 歩き歩き続ける. 何々. Walking and walking and continuing to walk, spirit. That's Yuki? We want that, wait. We want this U. There it is. Where'd it go? No, that's soul. Oh, there it is. Yuki. I thought I typed that in. Okay. Yeah. Departed soul, a ghost. So a ghost that continues to walk and walk and walk until like completely level from nothing, from something to something, and becoming vanishing or vanishing into nothing. Okay. All right. So meanwhile, while we're getting this flashback dialogue from Sir Hellsing, the father, we see Alucard and Anderson facing off here. Alucard reaching in, and the dialogue continues for these two more. So, 私にはね, as for to me, you know, Integra, vampire が恐ろしい夜の世界を何べる不死身の化け物がOkay, so as for to me, Integra, you know, the vampires, that horrific world of the night, something better. Ooh, close enough. There it is. Yo. Suberu, to control. Yoru no sakai o suberu fujimi no bakemono ga. The undying monsters, like controlling that horrific world of the night, but or something about them that hidoku awarena, I think that's aware. Yeah. Horribly or terribly, like pitiful, or miserable. Yowa yowa shiku naki useru warabe ni mieru. Okay. Yowa yowa shiku naki fuse. To break down crying. Warabe. That's just like an old word for like child. Yeah, warabe. Archaic child. Okay. All right, this is all one thought. So that ga here is not the but conjunction. It is the identifier. So as for to me, Integra, you know, the vampires are the monsters, undying monsters that control that horrific undying world. They are visible as, or can be seen as children who are on the verge of breaking into tears and weak and horribly like pitiful and miserable. Okay. Okay, so Alucard was indeed reaching for Anderson. He was reaching through Anderson. Oh. Which I suppose is the sound of a hand popping through someone's body. Meki, chiki, chiki. There's more sounds. I guess that's actually, this is all its own little tiny strip here. And then, oh boy. Oh, okay. This is like the Briar Hearts from Skyrim, right? He's ripping out his Briar Heart. Or whatever those guys were called. I can't remember. I got your heart. Buchi, buchi, buchi. Okay, there's more like cracking and popping sounds. And now it looks like he is ripping Anderson's body in half or like a hole. I don't know. Oh, that's the heart. This is just a continuation of the motion of him ripping out the heart. Gusha. But okay, here's Alucard with the heart and the vines in his hands. Gee, gee. Like stressing sound as he's squeezing. And of course, Becky smush. Slurp. Insert your preferred sound effect. Blood dripping. Omae wa oreta.
R.I.P.
As for you, I am. As for you, it's me. As for you, it's me. Or as for you, you are me. Omae wa oreda. Okay, everyone's shocked and horrified, except Integra. She's just watching this, enjoying her smoke. Omae wa oreda. Again, he repeats that. You are me. You are me. Ore mo kono tori no yu-sama datta. No, not yu-sama. Yu-sama? I guess it could be yu-yo. Arisama. Oh, okay. Arisama. I also like this way's circumstances was like I was also this way, maybe. Like I also this way circumstances was. So I was also this way, I suppose. That makes sense. Ore mo kono tori mo kono tori no zama dattanda. And now he just says zama, which is more about like a mess. Yeah, a mess. So I also, like in this way, this mess was. And nda is like an explanation. So I also was like this mess. Uh-oh. Ka. 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 This is coughing and laughing. Ka. 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 This is probably Alucard doing that. Oni ga naku na yo. Demons don't cry. Demons, or don't cry, demon. Warabe ni owareta ka? Like, were you chased by children? Oni ga naku na yo. Demons don't cry, you know. Were you chased by children? Owareta. Can owaru mean something else? Were you followed, chased after, pursued, driven out? Were you driven out by children? Were you pressed by children? I don't know. I think that's, were you chased by children? No, it looks like Anderson's dying after all this time. Well, that is the end of chapter 1. That is the end of chapter 1. We will continue with chapter 2 as everyone reacts, I suppose, here next time.